Tipping is fucking up the restaurant business. I don't know if that's true. I'm just being emotional right now. What are we tipping for? Are we tipping for the food or the service? I was always told these two things. Tipping is customary, which I have no idea what that means. Tip because it's nice. Secondly, I always heard black people don't tip. And that's probably the main reason I tip. I feel guilty. I tip like I'm tipping on behalf of all who don't tip. Like I'm tipping for my forefathers. But enough is enough. Pay your employees a decent wage. Stop leaving their livelihood in my hands. I just want to eat food and try to charm my way into some draws. Me and my lady, we recently went to a restaurant and the food was trash. It was way too salty and the drinks were basically simple syrup with ice. I don't remember the name of this place, but they should call it imbalanced. Even though the food was bad, the service was fine. I have no complaints about the wait staff at all. Our bill was about $145 and then I tipped 25% on top of that. And I'm not bragging or virtue signaling. I just always choose the highest option when it comes to the three options they give us. When it was 15%, 18%, 20%, I chose 20. When it went up to 18, 20, 25, I chose 25. It went up to 20, 25, 30. I try not to go to those places that often because who the is tipping 30%? A 30% tip is reasonable on the delivery though. They are traveling. They gotta go from point A to point B on a bike. They gotta dodge potholes and knife wielding crazy people. But in a restaurant, you taking like 15 steps max, yo. I know I sound like a hypocrite, right? Because I work at a comedy club. No. Comedy club wait staff are different. Tip them they 30%. Actually give them more because they got to have a specific set of skills. They got to deliver food and drinks without disrupting the show. And most of the time, they got to act as security. They got to toss out. So tip up.